What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of This Date in Niner History. Hope all y'all are having a blessed week. So, today is January 10th, and exactly 38 years ago, the Niners had probably the most historic play ever. Probably one of football's most historic plays ever. The catch. And so I told everyone I would go ahead and switch it up this week. So, A, we're not necessarily talking about a date that's coming up on a game day. And B, I didn't want to do the normal review the game because, this is a game we all know and we all love. So, what I wanted to do today was to go ahead and tell my personal story that involves the catch. So, let's sit back and enjoy. So, being somebody who was born in 1986, I wasn't alive for the catch. And so, the story of the catch is a little different than many of the faithful that are going to be watching today's episode. Of course, I didn't necessarily grow up, and I did grow up a Niner fan, but I didn't really necessarily grow up in a household full of Niner fans or anything like that. But my grandfather was a Niner fan, of course, told me about the catch and the awesomeness of Eric Wright's tackle, which I think is a very, very underrated tackle. That's probably the biggest tackle. No. Well, if you don't have Eric Wright's tackle, you don't have Bunn's tackle 2 weeks later. So let's just say they were both important tackles, but it was one of the most important tackles in Niner history. So, what? Big shout out to Jerry Greenlaw for making the tackle this closely, creeping up to up there with Dad's Buns tackle in Niner lore, honestly. But I grew up listening to it. Probably the coolest part about the catch that involves me was when I was a kid, my teacher had given me, I think it was the 10-year anniversary. She had given me this little flip book. And when you flipped it, it showed, the catch. And I used to flip that thing back and forth and back and forth. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And so I decided to get some Niner books from the school library and, research that game and the importance of that game. And of course, in researching that game, that led me to want to learn about, the 70s and what happened with the Cry Girls and Niners in the 70s. And, the catch could very well be possible with igniting the passion for the Niners that caused me to create Niner Faithful Radio. So, another little cool tidbit of the catch is that when, fast forward some years, this must be 2001, 2002. No, I think this was 2002. So it was Christmas 2002. And the Niners had released a special plaque commemorating the 20th anniversary of the catch. Now, this was actually pretty close to the end of the year, so it had been out for a while. But of course, I remember looking at it and I was like, oh my God, it's the catch. And it's the play that launched the Niners into the first Super Bowl. And my little sister, who was about 10, you know, um, she put it to the counter and she pulled out $40 out of her pocket And she looked at the man and said, "Is this enough to get my Bubba that plaque?" And he goes, "Yeah, it is." And so, he took her $40 and gave her the plaque and put it in a bag for her. And she handed it to me and said, "Merry Christmas, Bubba." And honestly, from then on until, some things happened later. But from that point on until I no longer had it, the first thing I would do when I would get into a new room is I'd put up my Niner flag. And then right below that, I would put the plaque of the catch, and a picture of my daughter's, one of my best friends that passed away. I would put that right next to that. And so that's kind of my little cool little story about the catch. But I, of course, welcome all y'all to, of course, share your stories about the catch in the comments. And of course, you can always hit us up on social media. But before we get out of here today, I'd like to remind everybody once again, come join Niner Faithful Radio and the rest of my Empire fam at Empire Row tomorrow, January 11th, for the first ever playoff tailgate at Levi's. It's going to be lit. We're going to have performances from Jose Santana, Roger Craig. That's right. Roger Craig, three-time Super Bowl champ, is going to be there signing autographs for $40 starting at 11 a.m. You're not going to want to miss it. That's Empire Road, Green Lot, Pole 20. See y'all there. Go Niners. Join our Patreon's rewards program for as little as $1 a month. You can get special perks like 10% off of Niner Faithful Radio, merchandise available only at Niner Faithful Radio Shop, an invite to join myself on a segment of Niner Faithful Radio, and much, 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 much more. Go ahead and visit www.patreon.com/Niner Faithful Radio for more details. Go to cgiant.com, use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio, all one word, and save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. So go ahead and go to the website again, cgiant.com, promo code Niner Faithful Radio. Niner Faithful Radio is on YouTube, and we are trying to monetize our YouTube channel. So to help that, we have decided to hold our 4,200 watch minute, 1,200 subscribers. We have reached the 4,200 watch minutes. All we're trying to do now is reach the 1,200 subscribers. So once we do that, we will be giving away not only a ticket to a Niner game coming up next season, but also invite to Empire Row and a ticket to the Niner Museum. Winner will be announced once we reach those 1,200 subscribers. To all you NFL football-loving fans who don't want to follow a page where your page administrators are all on your Facebook feed dancing, showing the man boobies, then do yourself a favor. Hit that search button on Facebook, type in NFL Savage Zone, and give the page a thumbs up. Shop Niner Faithful Radio. Shop for officially licensed gear from shop49ers.com, NFLshop.com, Fanatics.com, Target, eBay, and much, much more, as well as the only exclusive place to get official Niner Faithful Radio merchandise. That website again, NinerFaithfulRadio.com/shop. Or like us on Facebook and Instagram at Niner Faithful Radio Shop, and on Twitter at Niner Faithful RS. Visit Niner Faithful Radio to read all our blogs for Nothing But Niners and Sports Elite. Get the show notes to all episodes of Niner Faithful Radio. Watch this very here podcast, This Date in Niner History, and as well as see our advertising and sponsorship packages as well. That website again is NinerFaithfulRadio.com. Please, since you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button, and that bell notification button so you don't miss a single video we put out. Okay, let's get it done, baby. Time to beat the Vikings. Time to punch our ticket to the NFC Championship game. Feels great, baby. Go Niners. See y'all on Tuesday on this day, on this week's episode of Niner Faithful Radio. Till then, I shall see y'all then. Same bad time, same bad channel. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners.